goes so high. Don't move too much.
Welcome back, Ramblers. We have just finished up with Glacier Bay and we're porting into Icy Strait, Alaska. We have 2 great Alaskan adventures in 1 full day, and we cannot wait to show you around.
We're at Icy Strait Point, Alaska. This is fun. So I'm going to show you real quick that the transporter is free. It is a shuttle that gets everybody over to Hoonah. And looks like a great view for anybody who wants to go. Jump on that. The line can be long, so get into that line right away. We are here in the area where you can sign up for lots of different activities, excursions if you didn't already sign up for some. So we're going to go on the Sky Gondola, which does take you up to the world's longest, I can't remember, zip line. I thought it might be canceled today due to the wind and rain, so I didn't sign up, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to sign up for the rain and the wind, and like my luck, I get up there, the string would break, and I would just be tossed and turned like a yo-yo.
If anybody knows me, I'm full of it. I just don't want to, I will zip line at some point, but today I think the Sky Gondola is going to be enough of a challenge for me because it is really high up there. Lockers. So if you are doing the zip rider, they have lockers for you to put all your stuff in. You have to sign that, you know, whatever happens, happens. Yes, the world's largest zip rider. Look at how large that is. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, so when we get up there, the zip rider is taller than the pyramids of Giza and taller than the Empire State Building, and so we're not going to do that. I don't want to be taller than those 2 things. So, but the gondola is going to take us up that high as well. So we're not going to zip on down. We're going to take a nice leisurely gondola ride down.
All right, let's go.
Here we go.
With me, leisurely, with me. Yeah.
I love you.
I really wanted to do the zip line, but I'm glad I didn't do that. Ow. Oh my god, this goes so high. Don't move too much. Oh my god, this goes so high.
Hey, look, I can see Alaska. There's our ship.
This is so high. This is so high. Oh, I'm so upset with myself right now. This is officially, I just won for the dumbest thing I've ever done. Oh my god, I'm Ron. You should have told me no. You should have told me no. This is absolutely horrible.
This is probably one of the smoothest gondola rides we've ever had. Oh yeah, we're almost at the top here.
Don't move.
All right, what'd you think, baby? Huh?
I'm not in the mood right now.
And then we have good weather so we can see down there. So I'm through the clouds.
Great.
That's Alaska.
You're missing out.
That is Alaska right there. Well, this is kind of a bust, but you could still see through the clouds a little bit.
Well, you saw the ship halfway up. For a while.
Yeah, you could see some of the ship, yeah.
So it is April. We're one of the first ships to come into this area. In the future, if you're here during the summer, take advantage of coming up here when it's nicer. They got a little 3/4 mile out and back walk, takes you out to some beautiful areas. They tell you to go in groups of 10 or more because there are a lot of bear sightings. Almost every video I've ever seen, they talked about bear sightings around here. So you want to be in a group, and they'll have warnings here letting you know. Also up here is where the zip glider is. You can take that ride down. For me, it's a dangerous ride just going back in that gondola. Okay, I'm gonna tell the truth. I couldn't talk the whole time I was on the gondola. I have never been on a gondola that high, that long. That was the highest, longest gondola I've ever been on. So I booked something again, but I think the view is going to be amazing when it's not as cloudy and rainy. So it is something you'd want to do. But if you are somebody, if you've ever watched this and you know me, if you're worse than I am, don't do it then. I don't know, because now I got to figure out how I'm going to get back down. We'll see how it goes. We had an NCL credit. I have a $50 credit for excursions. It was only $50 to go on this, so it'd be free. So I was like, it's free, I'll do it. I'm really glad I tuned out of that zip line. What was I thinking? As soon as you get here, go in, get your ticket, get on it right away, because there was no line for us, and now there's a big line right there.
Now let's go ride the kiddie one.
Yes, now I can do anything. One and done. I will not be doing that again. I did it, and I hope you enjoyed it. The view was not as great as it could have been, so I'm sad for that, because the views can be amazing up there, but we still got to see the ship from up there, and we got it done. Now hopefully the line for the free one that takes you to Hoonah is short, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be long.
Yeah, it looks long.
Yeah. So we're going to opt out of doing this free transporter. We might do it on the way back because it's showing that the walk is only about 15 minutes. Sometimes our speed is faster. So we're going to see if we end up beating everybody who's standing out in the rain, getting wet so they can ride on this, and we're just going to walk the same trail and see how fast we make it compared to everybody waiting for the transporter. Yep, here it is. What does it say? Half a mile. Yeah. Nature trail is a half a mile walk.
It's either stand in the rain or walk in the rain. So at least we'll get ahead of the game.
I think so. So even if it was a sunny, nice day, if that line's really long, I think you're gonna do better off just taking this trail. And it's a gorgeous trail. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, not unless you just want to walk or want to ride the gondola.
Yeah, I can't blame them. A lot of kids would want to, but you can do it one way. You can just hike this way and gondola back.
Yeah, you couldn't take strollers or scooters or whatever's wheeled out there.
That's true. Yeah, but if you want to go for a nice little walk, a nice little trail, take this into town. So that was the walk. We're already done with it. It literally, I think, only took us 10 minutes, if that. And then there's a little adventure park, so you can check that out. And then these are cute little gondolas that you can take, you and your family. I should have just left it at that. So yeah, we'd still be in line for the little gondola to here if we would have stayed in line, so. I heard about this place called the Crab House. I heard they have a Bloody Mary with a big crab claw in it and some crab. So we're gonna go check it out. One of the top things to do when you're here.
Crabby Bloody Mary, 2.
Please, lime, shrimp, and then there's a crab claw.
Oh my gosh.
But look at this, you know something? I'm very thankful for having, with a little bit of crab already. Yeah, that ain't Albertson's imitation crab.
It's fresh crab.
This is Alaskan crab, right on top of the Bloody Mary.
Can't get better than that, can you?
I don't know how, yeah.
There we go. Fresh crab. Nothing better than fresh crab.
So, just to give you some tips real quick, we basically booked it to the crab place to get the Bloody Mary crab. Tip from us. And oh, I see the little mini donut place everybody talks about. So it's only 1.5 miles to head to Hoonah and go in, and you can see people carving totem poles. You can walk around and get some food. You can see the sights. It's a cute little town. You can get a shuttle. The shuttle's about $10 to go to that. We've decided today it's rainy, it's cold, we're a little tired. We're just gonna. We don't have that much time. We don't have a lot of time. We only have 4.5 hours in this area. By the time we got off the ship, I think it was close to 4. If you're here with the ship and you're gonna be here for a while, the shuttles run every 25 to 30 minutes. It's $10 a person, so it's $20 to be taken into Hoonah. They have a brewery that they're known for, which you know that's our thing. But that's about it right now. A couple things aren't even opening up yet until next week. So we are gonna pass. We wanted to go into that town. Now, if it was nice out, we'd probably walk the 1.5 miles. And it shows really, it's a very nice walk that they have that you can take. And when people walk that area, they actually sometimes see whales.
If it was like 8 hours here, 9 hours here, we'd probably do the walk if it was sunny as well. But limited time, so we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, but just to let you know what there is to do when you get into Icy Strait Point, there are options. You can go in and explore Hoonah. They do have tours there and other things to do. We're not going to do that today. We're going to keep staying right here in Icy Strait Point. This is a really cute area. I do see people walking right now. They're heading in that way. So I'm guessing what, 1.5 miles takes somebody about 30 minutes to walk on average. You know, just a nice leisurely stroll. So we're just going to go into the stores real quick, see what they've got going on in there.
This is pretty impressive. We're here with the history of the cannery in Icy Strait, Alaska, and this the different. I'm used to the little crab pots there on the Oregon coast. You rent them, you toss them in, you grab it. You got a few of them. Look at these are industrial-sized ones. Amazing. This is professional stuff here, and historically professional stuff. I'm sure they have some new equipment nowadays, but it's beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, it's it's neat. It's an old cannery, so it shows you how they canned everything, and it shows you the life cycle of the salmon. There's just a lot of little things here that to educate you and show you all the history, and there's a lot of stuff to look at while you're here. A lot of shops, and so it kind of keeps you busy for a little while.
Yeah, look at that boat right there. I couldn't imagine the crab pots and the boats. That's pretty rough life. I would break. I would fold.
It's a Willis, dude. It is a Willis.
Oh, it is a
No
Willis.
way. I thought so. That is cool. For all my Jeepers, I found a Willis. This is a beauty. This is cool. This is the coolest Willis I've ever seen.
This is the town fire truck.
That is awesome. That was one of the coolest Willises I've ever seen. Oh my God, those guys have been swimming, maybe. Those guys do.
Where else are you gonna go?
Wow, get your camera out. Get your camera out. Get your phone out now. Now, hurry. You're gonna miss it. Do it fast. Do it fast. Well, I guess you can zoom in.
All right, let's get back to the ship. Let's get on that gondola. Back to the ship.
So if you have family doing the zip rider, you can wait down here for them to come down. You can watch them getting ready up on the screen. So luckily you can sit here and watch them climb into the chair or the swing. They're getting ready. I almost had Ron film me doing this and I couldn't even do the gondola, so how would that? But I would, once I start something, I finish it, but it would have been a nightmare. I would have closed my eyes the whole way. I wouldn't have seen anything. But you can stand right here and watch them as they come straight down here. The rumor is at 60 miles per hour, you drop immediately and then you come straight across. Once again, there was quite a big line for the gondola. So we've decided to do the 10-minute walk, work off some of this cruise ship food.
You know, walking from one end of the ship to the other is probably about a half mile going back and forth. So I'll guarantee you probably already walked a half mile in the ship at least about a dozen different times.
Oh yeah.
So what's another half mile up and a half mile back when you get out here
Yeah.
on the nature trail?
We have decided to walk back on the nature trail, get some exercise, but the gondola looks like fun and looks like everybody's enjoying it. We actually only spent 2.5 hours here. It's a little rainy, but not bad. We're from the Pacific Northwest, so we don't care. It's just a small area. A lot of people enjoyed watching sea life go on. There was like sea lions playing, and sometimes people spot whales from this area. And we didn't make it into Hoonah. Hoonah is somewhere that if you have more than a couple hours and it's a nice day, take the shuttle to Hoonah, or or walk to Hoonah. It's like a 1.5 mile walk. So go to Hoonah and enjoy that town. They have a brewery, they have other things, some tours. But I'd say if you're here longer than a few hours, make sure you do an excursion because it's just a small town. There's not a lot to do.
Yeah, so this was just a great end to a beginning of a great day with the Glacier National Park, and saw so many great things, Marjorie Glacier, and had some fun along the on the cruise there.
Our cruise ship did the right thing by having the first part of the day all about Glacier Bay. Glacier Bay is my favorite thing. If you're going to book Alaska cruise, make sure you're going to Glacier Bay. On both Alaska trips that we've went on, Glacier Bay is still my favorite thing to do, and it was beautiful, and they timed it just right. We did Glacier Bay all day, and then we came here for a few hours in the evening, so it really was a fun-filled day, didn't you think?
Yeah, it certainly was. So we're heading back to the ship right now, and you'll see us on the next destination.
Oh yes, make sure to click like, subscribe, and follow us, because the next destination is another place we've never been before. It's supposed to rain 100% all day long, so
we're going to be doing a lot of indoor activities.
we're gonna see what we can pull out of this next trip. So stick with us, and we got a couple more really important places I can't wait to visit.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.